Algebra 2, test 6, part 2. We're picking up on number 14. Y squared minus 9. That's the difference of two perfect squares. So you have y plus 3 times y minus 3 over 4y. It's times negative 5y over y plus 3. You can see what they have in common. They both have y plus 3 in common. So negative 5 times y minus 3 over negative 5y over 4y. You can see they both have y in common, the top and the bottom. You can cancel that out. So what you're left with is negative 5 times y minus 3 over 4. 15 says negative 6 plus the square root of 10 squared. That means you need to multiply it by itself or FOIL it out. So you do the first terms, negative 6 times negative 6 is positive 36. The outer terms, negative 6 times square root of 10 is negative 6 square root of 10. The inner terms, square root of 10 times negative 6, again, is negative 6 square root of 10. And then the last terms, square root of 10 times square root of 10, which is the square root of 100, which simplifies to 10, so plus 10. Combine your like terms here. Your like terms are 36 and 10, which is 46. And negative square root of 6, negative 6 times square root of 10 minus 6 square root of 10 is negative 12 square root of 10. 17 tells you to divide. Again, you got the difference of two perfect squares at the top, x plus 2 times x minus 2. We'll leave the bottom alone, x minus 8. Dividing involving fractions means you multiply by the reciprocal. That's over 1, so you flip it and you make it 1 over x minus 2. You can cancel that out, x minus 2 over x minus 2. So 1 times x plus 2 is on top, and x minus 8 is on bottom. Factor out that trinomial x squared plus 9x plus 20 into x times x. And then your factors of 20 are 5 and 4. Remember, this sign means they're the same sign. This side means they both positive. So plus 4 plus 5. Difference of two perfect squares on the bottom. X plus 5, x minus 5. It says division. So again, multiply by the reciprocal. X minus 4 over x plus 4. You can see everything you need to cancel out. X plus 5 and x plus 4. You're left with x minus 4 on top, x minus 5 on bottom. 18 says s squared minus 2s. Take out what they have in common, s, and you're left with s minus 2. Don't confuse that with a 5. Separate that trinomial as well. S times s. Your factors of 8 are 4 and 2 that you want to use. 4 and 2. This means they're the same sign. This means they're both negative. So minus 4, minus 2. I'm supposed to say 2, that second one. Minus 2. Then it says divide. That means multiply by the reciprocal. S minus 4 over S plus 2. Cancel everything out. That looks the same. S minus 2 cancels out. S minus 4 cancels out. You're left with S on top and S plus 2 on the bottom. 19, we're rewriting it in vertex form. 4 is not going to work to solve this out. 4 is a perfect square, but it doesn't solve out the fact that it doesn't give you B's value of 6 because you only have 4 and 1 and 2 and 2. So you have to move 4 over to the other side by subtracting 4. When you subtract it from this side, you're left with y minus 4 equals x squared plus 6x. And we need to find plus c. In order to find c, you take B's value, divide it by 2, and square it. B's value in this case is 6. So 6 divided by 2, which is 3 squared, plus 9. If you add 9 to the right, though, you have to add 9 to the left. When you combine your like terms here, 9 and negative 4, you get y positive 5 equals, you take this perfect trinomial and make it into a binomial squared. So the square root of this is x. The square root of this is 3. The sign before the b tells you what to put in the middle. So x plus 3 squared. Almost vertex form. The only thing you have to do to create vertex form, subtract 5 on both sides. y equals x plus 3 squared, x plus 3 squared minus 5, vertex form. And then number 20 says simplify this product. 2 times 4 is 8. 8 to the second times 8 to the fifth becomes 8 to the 2 plus 5, which gives you 8a to the 7th. When you distribute 2 times negative 7, you get negative 14. Notice it's a squared and b squared. You don't add up those exponents. You simply write a squared, b squared.